Hey guys, XTJX here, currently Friday, September 13th, 2019, and don't forget pre-orders start for the iPhone 11 and the iPhone Pro and the iPhone Pro Max this morning at 5 a.m. But this video is going to be about the Apple September event review and what I thought of the phones and what I thought of the Apple Series 5 and what I thought of Apple Arcade and much more. So I'm going to get to it. Apple Arcade seems okay. I mean, it don't really feel like many games, good games is going to be on there. It just feels like it's just too much, I don't know, not enough action games, not enough anything. But I guess we'll see once it comes out. I mean, Frogger looked pretty cool. That's about it. And the subscription service is pretty cheap too, $4.99 a month. You can't really beat that. And they also talked about the TV Plus. That subscription is going to be $4.99 as well, so that's pretty cheap. Anyways, now I'm going to go to the Series 5. The Series 5 really didn't really impress me much because it's always got that on display. I mean, I think that would run battery down more, but I don't really know. I mean, they say it's still going to have the 18-hour battery life that the Apple Watch Series 4 has. So I don't really see a point in buying it. And I mean, who uses a compass anymore? It's supposed to come new with a compass. And I don't really see many people using a compass. I mean, some people might if they hike and stuff like that, but other than that, I don't think so. And now I'm going to go into the iPhone 11. It's pretty much the successor of the iPhone XR. So they say it's going to be a little bit more better than the iPhone XR. It's supposed to have like the two lenses instead of the one lens, the wide angle lens, and just the regular lens. It's supposed to have more CPU, like RAM. It's supposed to have like 6 gigabytes instead of the 4 gigabytes currently on the XS's. But now I'm going to go to the iPhone Max. The Max, same thing. It's going to have a better processor, better RAM, better everything. A13 Bionic chip, you name it. It's going to be epic. I mean, it's going to have the 3 lenses. Okay, it's going to have the 3 lenses, and that's going to be pretty cool. And you can also do slow-mies or slow-fies. I call them slow-fies because you can now take slow-mo selfies on your front camera. I mean, that's going to be pretty cool, especially like people who do hair flips and stuff like that and just tilt their head like this. That's going to be a pretty cool thing. The one thing that did not impress me at all was the iPad 7th generation. The 7th generation didn't really spark to me very well. It just seems like they just slapped on maybe a new processor and all that, and it still got Touch ID. I mean, why does it still have Touch ID? Why can't it have Face ID? I mean, it's just all sorts of questions. But do I think they're worth the upgrade? The answer for me is no, because the Series 5 watch is actually pretty much the same thing as the Series 4, except for the on display, always on display. And the iPhone 11, they say the XR is still pretty good. So, yeah. Trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, the Apple Tag. The Apple Tag did not see any light in the event. It was not talked about. It was not mentioned or anything like that. But what was mentioned was the release dates of iOS 13, and it's going to be September 19th, 2019. And if y'all are stuck on the 13.1 beta, the release of 13.1 is going to be on September 30th, 2019. So Just remember to mark those on your calendars because that's going to be very important. I mean, I'm on the 13.1 beta 3 now. And my phone seems to be running pretty good, but I wanted to go back to a more stable iOS. But I can't because my computer won't let me. I mean, I've got the iTunes version on the Windows Store, and ever since they did the Windows Store iTunes, you can't really do as much. Like, it won't connect to your iPhone. Every time you do the control and then do the IPSW file and then try to open it, it won't open it. It just does nothing, really. And I couldn't get it on my phone, so I guess that's my loss. But anyway, the new iPhones, the pre-orders start, remember, at 5 a.m. this morning, and then they will ship out, and then the iPhones will be in stores on September 20th. So mark those dates on your calendars, and remember, get your pre-orders in at 5 a.m. or be the first ones at the store, because I'm sure maybe these will be sold out. I'm not sure. But I'm anxiously waiting for the 2020 iPhone. I think I'm just going to hold out another year and see what Apple has in store for the 2020 iPhone. They say it's supposed to have a 5G modem in it. It's supposed to come with a whole new design and new features and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to hold off from getting the best smartphone ever. They say in Apple events every year. So is my iPhone XS Max not the best phone anymore? I mean, they say this every year. Like, this is the best smartphone ever. Oh, this image is the best you've seen on a smartphone yet. It's always something with Apple. But I hope you enjoyed my video. Hit me a like at the bottom or subscribe to me, XTJX. I'm out, guys. See you later.